that we open up the presents now, and while we're all seated around, and then have dinner after that. Okay? Because while we're all here.
Daddy, you're not going to tell stories about how Susan tortured you as an older brother? Yeah. What about how Susan tortured you? Well, how he would. You know, what about how we would sneak into bed in the middle of the night?
Really?
Oh, you know, we have, after this.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You knew him well. You knew him well.
I need attention, please. We have something here. Every
Time out.
You're right.
Uncanny sense of
Full states for speeding. Yeah?
quiet, Millie.
Quiet, Millie.
Okay. Also a poet, and she writes in free verse here, and it says here,
Someone just came over with another gift.
for Sam it was a dawn of sunshine, a light for all to follow, the delight of a summer day. To observe him, you observe a really happy man. You'll find him building a bird feeder or maybe a table, educating his son, and always helping and bringing joy to all those near. On this very special and venerable birthday, we wish you every joy life can hold. With all our love, Connie and Bob.
Sam's very sweet.
Yeah,
Put it over here.
right.
Okay.
Put this card someplace.
Well, you have a couple of bags.
Could I see the card?
Lisa didn't see it.
Oh yes, you want to pass that cartoon
yeah. Yeah.
around?
It's
beautiful.
That's wonderful.
I want to say that I sympathize with everyone. The great problem that you faced. What do you get for a guy who's got everything?
That's
exactly it.
Very hard. Very hard.
Great.
Hey!
Absolutely. Whoever thought of this showed good judgment. The implication here is,
Keep your
and let me
bags
say,
on.
well, I must tell you, there are all kinds of suspenders.
What is it?
Yes. Now there are some suspenders that you clip on,
That's right.
but there are others that you have to button on. And I've always wanted buttons on my trousers.
See?
Now Ruth got a great job ahead of her. With the presentation of these suspenders, there is a task here
Oh, Ruth will love it.
putting buttons on. Oh
God,
That'll be your
I think that's going to be her.
Buttons are included there, so you know they are.
Very good.
Included there.
Ruth, don't do it.
So thank you, Minnie and Lou.
Daddy, this has to be opened and passed around. Everyone has to sign this.
Oh,
This from Eli and Suzanne, and
Well,
everyone has to
naturally,
sign
it
this.
figures. Anything that requires signatures, input on the part of people here, that's Susan Sue. That is her style.
He's got a knife to cut open his coat. You know, signatures are valuable in time. Like everything else. Great.
Sue, as I walk along Northern Boulevard, I miss you.
Oh, Dad, there's a
Oh,
card in
look at
there.
that. There's a card at the bottom. Oh, that's great. Look at that. Caesar's Day. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Sue,
Oh,
Here we go. I'll start it off.
Notice how Sue met the challenge?
Listen, it can't
I tell you, I think on the bottom.
On the bottom or the front? Any place.
What did the artist envision?
Dear Uncle Caesar, happy birthday many, many times over from Eli, Sue, Abby, and Seth. Tell me, what's Abby doing these days? You haven't told me. Yeah.
Running around.
She's doing the track. She's very busy with a million activities. She's studying a lot. She studies a lot.
And the Seth?
He just left to study in Florence.
She's going to
Where?
Florence, Italy.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Isn't that great?
That's nice. Very good. Now, Eli, I don't have to ask Eli what he's been doing because all I have to do is read the press. All right.
Too dark.
So that
You're
takes
a news maker.
That's good, right?
that. Okay.
There's nothing
Now, let's see.
On the other side? Suzanne said either side.
nice. You have your knife?
Melvin, Eileen, why did Richard come? Why didn't Joel?
They're skiing
Just ski where?
in the Berkshires.
It's a story.
Huh?
Pack up the box.
When you're away.
Now, tenemos happy birthday. Pronounced
Go some other place because I'm here.
It's in different languages in this?
to Caesar, uncle, role model, fellow adventurer, and road warrior. Happy birthday, and your very own police escort. Love, Elaine. That's terrific. Happy birthday pronounced Shu. Translated longevity. A traditional birthday greeting in China is wish you a life that is longer than a river and enough happiness to extend as high as a mountain.
Amen to that.
Nice.
Amen to that.
Chinese friend.
Yeah, I'm Elaine's assistant when it comes to taking care of her hair.
Absolutely. He doesn't cut your hair. No. Oh.
That I draw the line.
He'll do it.
Caesar
He'll
can talk
do
me
it.
into anything
He'll do
except letting him cut my hair.
He'll do it.
Uh-oh.
He'll learn. He's got a nice hair to his head.
I took her to this hairdresser,
He'll do it.
and I go upstairs with her, and she's sitting down. And then I go over to the hairdresser, and I want to tell the hairdresser what to do, you know? She says, please leave.
I said, pick me up in a half hour.
Oh, I wouldn't let him near me if I were at the hairdresser.
She told me
He
she
would
was
take
afraid
his
to
scissors
turn
and cut.
on my head and
So, Willie's mug.
Well, you have to see what it is. You don't have to cut it open, just open it, Caesar. You
really?
just open it.
You want to open it, Igor?
No, he can do it. I think he can do it.
You have a lot of faith. That's one thing you've got is faith.
Can't hear you.
Oh, isn't this
Oh,
great?
yeah, that's your very own coffee, tea, or
And
whatever.
it actually has wheels that work. The only thing missing is a little motor. Otherwise, it's
Oh,
perfect.
well, you'll put one in.
You see one like that?
Yeah.
And you can't drink out of it, you just get put in the
She's a
dishwasher.
genius.
You can't put it in a dishwasher. You can't drink out of it. No, you can drink out of it, but you cannot put it in a dishwasher. Wash by hand.
Comes this way and comes back.
Yeah, sign it
You should
anyway.
put the pig's name, what's the right the names on it.
You'll be okay with it.
No, where do you put it? Oh, in a limousine.
What's that?
Pieces of resistance. Eugene
Yes, there is a
Goodhart.
song.
Oh.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Is that the book you got?
Yes, there is a song.
Oh, the what?
Can you imagine? And here's a book written by Eugene Goodhart.
Let me see.
He's worked for about 3 or 4 years producing this book in preparation for my birthday.
Wonderful. Exactly.
And the limericks are inside the car.
Okay.
Oh, that's a card, Caesar.
Oh, the card. The card.
It's the most
Write something in.
for Caesar on his 80th birthday, Gene and Joan.
Right here.
And then
This is
you've
all
got
book.
this IC.
Eugene, where is Eugene?
That's the limerick.
All right. I put this in my pocket. Now, yeah,
Here, dear. Here's another. This is your presents. And here are bags down below here.
Okay, yeah.
There's a great big thing here.
well, this is great.
Oh.
This is a woodworker's calendar.
Oh. You need that. That'll tell you on which day to do what. That'll keep you busy.
This is will someone please identify himself?
No, this is the day
It's a
that they
woodworker.
Do you know
Tell them
that?
which day it is. Oh, right.
Very good. I must tell you,
You have a bag.
regarding this woodworker's
No, this is in
calendar,
Panama. Caesar worked in Panama. She did,
I must tell you about this calendar. See, I've been looking for things to do. I've already furnished the house in Kent. They've got tables, and they've got the chairs, and they've got everything there practically, grandfather clock and whatnot. And so Jay finally said, okay, it's enough. We've got it all. And so I've been looking for things to do.
You can come to my house too.
So Elaine was very cooperative, and she said I could use a holder for logs. So that was my next project. So now, let's see, where else? Oh, here.
I might even
Now
replace my
this you can't really show because you'll have to assemble this. You know, but open it up anyway, because it's a card and it'll explain to you when you take off the cover. Yes, absolutely, dear. You'll have to assemble it because it's a special thing. You have to put it together. And it works on electricity or batteries.
This is from Sonia, I take it.
Yes.
This is from Sonia,
Yes, it is.
and who is generally very ingenious.
Oh, very.
So naturally, we have high expectations.
Well, the present may please you. It says you're not so old.
Not so old, I got stuff in
French
my
that are older
fridge
than
that are
you.
older than you. All right, now let's see.
Inside, there's more of it inside.
All right, oh yes, you put something inside. This is personalized.
Yeah.
Dear Caesar, have a very happy birthday every day and stay as you are, forever young and still to be enjoyed, and always eager for the next challenge for many, many years to come. Love, Sonia. Very good.
That's your kid.
You can see I got a writer here.
I also stole something from somebody.
I look forward to this. This has to be a
From the Grecian urn. Okay, yeah, on the top.
Pictures of all that? Everything.
Oh, see, now.
very own.
It says Caesar's very own instant nut for salad. Shredder. That's a miniature paper shredder. You can put it on your desk and you can travel with it.
And this shreds paper.
It shreds paper. It'll get rid of
I
all
need
your
it.
junk mail in an instant.
That's the only thing missing in my life.
I
And you
know,
can make that
darling.
into like
Fantastic.
You have to assemble it.
I see, all right.
Okay.
You'll have to
that's
take my
good.
word
Yeah.
for that. Okay.
and then you can make that into
Oh, it's a real- it's a real shredder.
What is that?
hamsters and stuff, you know, little,
For ham, good for anybody, but you get rid of your junk mail instantly.
Really?
Yes, it's a true
Excellent.
mechanism. You'll put your junk mail in and it'll shred the whole thing.
Terrific.
Get rid of it in 5 minutes.
Terrific.
It'll clear your desk.
Then you put it
Now,
I
let's see.
anticipate you're going to do a lot of work.
Yes, of course. As you turn 80, on any birthday morning, count your age by friends, not years.
That's good. Excellent.
that's on sale.
Have you raised by what?
My friends,
Not years. And this is, may memories surround you like the people you have loved, bringing gifts of joy for you to relive again, adding to the celebration of your 80th birthday, L'chaim. Love, Mildred, Eileen, and Mel. Excellent.
Beautiful.
Good choice.
beautiful.
It's the only car they had.
Especially Freddie is right.
That's my nephew, Melvin. He's always like that. He hasn't changed since he was knee-high. He's still the same. That's my boy.
Where are we?
Yeah, I would have saved every piece of this paper.
I know. As I am tearing this paper, I'm thinking
It
of
was a
many.
nice car.
I would have saved
It
it.
really was. He's not kidding. They were on 1,000 nice.
The pressure people.
Pouring out the paper.
Great. That's the implication. The implication behind this
Keep
is
going. Keep going.
I need this.
It's hard to find something that someone has never.
That's right. That's terrific. Terrific. Wow. Is that who? Is this the last one? Wow, this is great. Yeah, wait just a minute. All right, here, this is,
Let's, I'll take one out here.
all right?
Oh, Daddy, Elise and I forgot to put a card in. That is from us.
You don't need a card. You were entitled without a card.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's great.
Oh,
That's beautiful.
what a beauty.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Well, now I can ask for an increase in salary.
I would do that
Like
immediately.
this.
And that's also from our respective families.
Yes.
You know, Mike and
It would move it.
Fantastic.
Oh, that's nice.
Beautiful.
Here's a letter from the rabbi.
Please send back my attaché.
Please send back my attaché case. That's a letter from the rabbi.
A letter from the rabbi. We received your most generous donation to our Torah project in honor of your father's 80th birthday. But I already gave them a donation.
That's not from you, darling.
Caesar, what they want
It's
you to do
from
is fill up
Lisa
that.
and Tricia and Mike.
We too share the fulfillment that your family is experiencing around this event. In honor of Sam's 80th birthday, we will endow through your gift the priestly blessing portion of the Frankenau Torah. A certificate marking the dedication will be sent to him, and the endowment will be noted in a special scroll that will be displayed in the temple when the project is completed. May Sam be blessed with many more years of fulfillment and continue to go from strength to strength. Sincerely, Rabbi Meir Perlmutter.
Oh, let me also mention, Daddy, that Manya also gave a gift to the temple in your name.
Oh, that's terrific. Well, now the temple doesn't have to worry about finances
Nothing.
anymore.
Absolutely. Just that.
That's great.
Just that. You want to put it back into the box?
Oh,
Or
then
you
I
want
can use it
to?
immediately.
All right, but you're going to take it home, so you want to put it in the
Yes,
bag?
right.
All right, dear.
Well, that takes care of the gifts.
And everybody's, Michael, did you get the card on the,
That
You
takes
know,
care
I
of
have a feeling that
Is that the card?
this is the
All
card.
right, I'm going to put it.
The card in the box.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
I have a feeling that one more story, maybe that Uncle Louie has a story I think he might want to add.
You know when he was younger, you know those
Wait,
You want to put all your cards in here?
wait.
Yes, of
All your cards
course.
in here?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay. Got
No,
another story.
I just
What do we
want
got?
to add some more praise to Caesar.
He's gonna give some.
I come, Well, Sam was always a guiding light in the family. And if it weren't for Caesar, I'd never get to read about the Gallic Wars and Cicero's orations and Horace's odes and so on. But brotherhood makes strange bedfellows. I slept next to this guy for 15 years. And at night, when I turned over, my hand, whichever it happened to be, my right or left, would sort of grope around in the bed. And if Caesar was missing, I'd know about it. And it seems that one night, when Caesar started dating, I'd hear footsteps. In the living room. They were the footsteps of my mother and father pacing the floor, anxiously awaiting the return of their son. And one night, Caesar didn't show up. Missing. I was about to call the police station and see if we could get a hunting dog, a beagle or something, to find Caesar. Well, I anxiously, and my parents, waited for the dawn to appear. And finally it did. And my mother suggested looking for Caesar in Herb Canarek's house, or Dave Umlis's house. They were friends of Caesar at the time. Finally, I took a walk to Dave's house.
You had no phones on, I guess, right?
What's that?
No phones?
They dialed 911.
No. We didn't have phones, we had drugstores. If you wanted to make a call, you went downstairs to the drugstore. And if you wanted to receive a call, if you were lucky, there'd be a kid hanging around the drugstore waiting to make a tip. You know, we tipped the kid a nickel.
5 cents.
You know, or a dime. You know, if it was a particularly important call, it would be a dime. So I went over to Dave Umlis's house, and it seems that the World Series was on at that time. And I discovered that Dave was missing too, from the Umlis household. And it seems that Herb Canarak was missing too. And they were all walking the streets nervously, you know, very anxious. And it seems that Caesar, Dave, and Herb had gone up to a pool room. And the scores were posted on the wall of the pool room. And they had gone up to find out the results. And, excuse me, it seems that just that evening, just that afternoon, I should say, that Caesar was in the pool room, there was a raid on the pool. There had been a lot of gambling going on, and the police had that place targeted. A raid. And Caesar was pulled in.
He's like, jailbird. He was in jail.
That's right.
It's a jailbird.
That's true.
Yeah.
And thus another evening and another 24 hours, you might say, in the lives of the Freeman family. But even though you're an ex-jailbird, Sam, I love
to tell a story about him. When we were kids, we
Don't
lived,
make it dirty, keep it clean.
we lived in Brockton. Brockton is a town which today
Found it on the floor.
is a bedroom community for Boston. In those days, however, it was a community unto itself because communication was not as easy between cities, let us say, that are 20 miles apart. And we lived in this the street on, it was called Bay Street, which is no longer in existence, by the way. And it was a wood frame tenement house, one tenant on each floor. And there was a veranda, and I remember I had placed a box near the veranda, and I was standing on the box. I wanted to reach the veranda from the ground level. And my brother was there, and then I put another box on. I got on top of that. I still couldn't reach it. So I shouted to him, please get me another box. So he pulled the box out from underneath to get